Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge.
Los Angeles foul.
Boston playing for the home crowd again tonight. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
You know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standings. You know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Just 2 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now that we're finally past the trade deadline, a number of players, Greg, have to be breathing a sigh of relief.
I mean, no matter how many times you're told we're not going to trade you, you're our guy, it's hard to know what to believe. GMs are professional secret people.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Over to the wing. Brown wide open, he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Greg, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? The Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
It's Brown on the wing. Takes the 3. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Walker with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Cans it from downtown.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Third team foul.
Outside, Horford. Outside, Tatum. It's Brogdon on the wing. Good on the triple. Brogdon's got 6.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
In the corner, Bamba with it. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Walker. Just 5 on the clock. There's Brown with the 3. Brogdon with it. Picked up by Brown. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Tatum gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 9.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now here's Walker. 5 on the clock. To the inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Over in the corner, Brown. Here's James. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Now James. After Jaylen Brown's 3-pointer that didn't go. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Timeout called the Lakers. Making a change here. .43 seconds left to play here in the first. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Walker. Lets it go from the wing. That one a little long. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 7. This ball movement by Boston. Brogdon outside. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the basket by Tatum.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
And a wide open look for Hetchy. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about
the Lakers 14.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence. This game continues. They're on a nice roll.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
The kick out to LeBron. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Tatum. In the corner, Horford with it. Drills it from outside. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Hachimura. And stolen by Tatum. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
Personal foul. Second team.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Horford has a wide open look. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Horford's three-point shooting has really developed. Been an impressive journey for him. He understands the value of being a big guy that can spread the floor by making threes.
Here's James. The kick out to Walker. Just 4 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. It's Brown on the wing. Driving inside. From outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their final run.
Shot clock at 5. Back to Walker. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Boston. White looking around. Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Clock at 4. Pass to Davis. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
Now Tatum from deep three-point range.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The kick out to Walker. Back to Davis. No one near James as he lets it go. And again, the Lakers no good. Celtics leading by 16. And now they decide to foul intentionally. This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bamba wide open, and he fires. And the Lakers with another miss. And an intentional foul right there. The Celtics have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Walker. Outside for Davis. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the court.
Offensive rebound. Tatum. White goes in. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Brogdon's got 9 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
On the wing, Davis. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by James.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.